Santa Marta has an incomparable charm. It has such exuberant characteristics, natural, cultural, and historical richness that makes it a great international attraction. For this reason, in Experience Santa Marta, we want to show you the most important curiosities or data of the city and its surrounding land. Santa Marta is the oldest existing city in Colombia and the second oldest in South America after Cumana, Venezuela. In fact, there's a rumor that it's going to retire as a city soon. It was founded on July the 29th of 1525 by Rodrigo de Bastidas, a Spaniard sailor. In 5 years, our city will be 500 years old. Its population is 500,000 people. It's a medium city in Colombia, talking about the amount of people living here. It has been known as the Pearl of America, the most beautiful bay of America, the magic of having everything, or naturally magical. This is the place where the liberator Simón Bolívar died. He was born in Caracas, Venezuela, and developed a key role on the freedom of the following countries: Colombia, Venezuela, Ecuador, Peru, Panama, and Bolivia. Since 1543, the ferocious attacks of the pirates began in the province of Santa Marta. They came looking for treasures, gold and pearls. Robert Ball, Francis Drake, William Rose, Duncan, among others. More than 20 attacks according to historians. These attacks stopped the economic and social development of the city, so most of its people moved to safer settlements, such as Cartagena or Pamplona. Poor Santa Marta, my poor pearl. The Sierra Nevada of Santa Marta is a mountain range in northern Colombia, separate from the Andes range. Reaching an altitude of 5,700 meters, just 42 kilometers from the Caribbean coast, the Sierra Nevada is one of the world's highest coastal ranges. It is a marvelous natural source from the hydrological and biological point of view, and it is the main source of water for the northern coast of Colombia. It is worth mentioning that several indigenous communities, the Cogis, Aruacos, Wiguas, and Cancuamos, still live in the area. Their total population, according to the last census, is approximately 86,000 people. The highest peaks of Colombia, Colom and Bolivar Peak, are located in the Sierra Nevada of Santa Marta. Only 34 kilometers from the city, you can find Tayrona National Park, one of the most important national parks in the country. It is the habitat of a marvelous amount of species that are distributed in regions with different thermal floors that go from the level of the sea to heights of 900 meters. Of the 15,000 hectares that make up the park, 3,000 are marine area. The Lost City is an archaeological site of an ancient city in Colombia's Sierra Nevada of Santa Marta. It is believed to have been founded about 800 CE, some 650 years earlier than Machu Picchu. This location is also known as Teyuna and Buritaca 200. Despite being a lost city, many people challenge themselves every day in order to find it. Hopefully we can do it again after this terrible pandemic. Minca is the ecological capital of the Sierra Nevada of Santa Marta. Among its attractions are several rivers, Marinka Waterfall, Pozo Azul, among others. Its pleasant climate and coffee area are also worth mentioning. Lately, Minca has also many hostels that offer their guests comfort and tranquility. The Customs House, also known as Tayrona Gold Museum, is a colonial building located in the Bolivar Square. It was the first construction made of materials such as cement and brick in the city. Today, it gives the visitor an insight into the goldsmith and culture of the ancient inhabitants of the Sierra Nevada. On the second floor of this house, the body of the liberator Simón Bolívar was exposed in a burning chapel from December the 17th to 20th, 1830. Despite its relatively small size, Santa Marta Cathedral is one of the city's most iconic landmarks. It was the first to be built under ecclesiastical jurisdiction in South America. In the 18th century, it housed the body of Simón Bolívar for 12 years. Since 1953, it has housed the remains of Rodrigo de Bastidas, founder of the city. The Parque de los Novios is a public space located in the historic center. It houses several buildings of heritage value and is one of the gastronomic and tourist centers of the city. The Paseo Bastidas or Camellón is the city's main avenue, where the beach is located and the historic center starts. It is a stupendous walk that will enable you to behold beautiful sunsets, swim in the bay, and delight your palate with a varied offer of gastronomic services that are available along this space. The Mail Street, a paved corridor in the historical center, is one of the most visited sectors in downtown. It is, together with Parque de los Novios, a symbol of the nightlife of this capital city. Rodadero, meaning something like rolling beach, is a resort located south of the city. Its development began in the mid-1950s, and since then, it has become one of the main tourist destinations in the country. Its name comes from a large sand mound between two hills, which was used by locals to roll down to the beach because of its slope. Anga is a village of Santa Marta located north of the city. It has 3,000 inhabitants. It is composed of a town on the shores of the bay of the same name, whose traditional activity has been fishing, although recently tourism has taken on great importance. The Quinta of San Peter of Alexandria is an hacienda or farm built in the 17th century, famous for being the birthplace of Simón Bolívar. The hacienda is located in Mamatoco district of Santa Marta and used to produce rum, honey, and panela.